Check, 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 check. Hello. How's it going? Ugh, what? Hi, how are we? Good morning. Ugh, this? Wow, honestly, so rude. So rude. Bro, I've got sticky notes all over the place right now. I was having so much trouble with my, video this week. Someone looks so refreshed. Do I? Thank you. Bro, it's cold AF outside. I'm not even joking right now. With the wind chill yesterday, it was negative 11 degrees in Oklahoma. And we got 6 inches of snow. So basically snowed in. So it's effing cold. I'm in my PJs. I tried to make my face look cute, but I'm effing cold. So, and poor Rusty, every time she goes out there, she's freezing because she's got no body fat. So negative 9 degrees Fahrenheit with wind factor here today. Yeah, it's cold. It's so cold. It's snowing in Tennessee right now. Yes. Yeah. All the southern states here in the U.S. are getting so much snow. I know in Arkansas where my family lives, they're getting a bunch of snow. And yeah, it's, I know Tennessee's getting it. So there's a dog hair. I found it. How are we doing? How is everybody's Monday? I know I'm an hour late. If you need stream updates or would like stream updates, join my Discord because I have them up there. So anytime I cancel a stream or I'm going to postpone something, it's in my Discord. But I was girl, slept in. And I was I'll just push it to 10 because it's so freaking cold. So, but yeah, I got so much stuff to show you, as you can see. I've got some tapes to show you today, and and I've got a ton of vinyls to show you. I'm going to show you the vinyls I got for Christmas because I realized I didn't do that yet. So I'm really excited. So we objectify women here. Yeah, apparently we do. That's a joke from a troll, by the way. We don't actually do that. Summertime is the sexiest time of the year. Yeah, it is. Honestly. Good morning. Good frickin' morning. I hope y'all are doing so well. I hope the morning or afternoon or evening is treating you super well. Hope you've been having a good day. I've got coffee. I am here. If you're a channel member for the YouTube, I do have a new video that's up right now. Y'all will get early access. I think I'm going to post the video on Thursday. So if you want to see my most recent video, it's up on YouTube right now, or it's up on Patreon if you want to see that. So it took me a minute, girl. I was having some copyright issues and it wasn't even it's not even a reaction, girl. It was just literally... It was just me, needing footage for something, and I kept having issues. What are boobs? Girl, I don't know. Oi, 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 oi. Was listening to a lot of blues music this weekend. Ooh, like who? Who are you listening to? Yeah, dude, it's freaking cold. How's this looking? I used a different thumbnail for this stream because I was I don't feel like I want to use something else. Snooze for 5 minutes. I snoozed to the Twitch ad. You're welcome. We are streaming on Twitch right now, so if you're interested in following the Twitch, feel free to do so. I stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Wednesdays and Fridays are both a dual stream for YouTube and Twitch, but on Wednesdays we do a live music listening party. So if you want to come and join that, I take requests from people. So if you're interested in submitting a song for that, you can join my Discord and go to the Metal Rex channel. There's a pinned post there. You can submit songs, and then always looking for newcomers for those music streams, because we have usually the same people, but we are starting to get some newcomers for those listening party streams and stuff. So let me take a sip of my coffee. You're welcome. So I have a very weird band I want to talk about. Girl, like, okay, so this is a band called Siege, and got the cassette tape for it, so that's what it looks like. I encourage you to listen to this band. It is one of the weirdest bands I have listened to in a minute. Like, girl, think like Imperial Triumphant, but like punk and like a little progressive. It was so weird, and I don't really know how else to explain it. There's like it was good, don't get me wrong. It was just weird. Like, in the middle of it, like the song Life of Hate, Starvation, and Armageddon, like they had this whole jazzy kind of solo with I don't even know. Like, I don't know if it was a saxophone or a trumpet or something. Like, I'm talking like the jazzy elements of Imperial Triumphant mixed with like hardcore. That's what this cassette was. Hi, Devilman. How are you? You probably are wrong. What do you mean? Hi, Struggling Jake. How are you? Ooh, I'm sold. Yeah, dude. This is Siege, and it's called Drop Dead 30th Anniversary Edition. I think this is from Hell's Headbangers. I would encourage you to find it on YouTube maybe and just poke around and listen to it, but it's interesting. Like, I was not expecting it, because I was like, okay, yeah, this is kind of like, hardcore punk for like the first 2 songs, and then they just like sidestep and do like this really interesting jazz solo progressive breakdown thing. It was wild. It really was. So good to see you. It's good to see you too. Sorry for being gone last Monday. I was not feeling the greatest. I think a lot of people kind of got under the weather last week, because it just got so effing cold like that. So just had general playlist going, but mainly Petey Wheatstraw. He plays a St. Louis blues style. I hear Rusty right now doing something. Excuse me. Rusty? Good Lord. She had like a plastic bag or something. This dog, I can't take her anywhere. Jesus. So, what's the theme for Wednesday's listening party? Ooh. The listening party was popping on Saturday. Yeah, we also have a listening party in the in my Discord, just usually like every day or every other day in the listening party channel. So if you're wanting to just like chill with people and listen to music, the listening party that we have in Discord is also really chill. So, and you don't have to like talk in video or like whatever. You can just like chat with people and share links, and that's how they do it. So morning stream, just the thing for my football hangover. Yes, dude, the playoffs are going on right now. And, the Lions won their first playoff game in 32 years? So things are kind of popping, ain't gonna lie. Football! Good morning, Kaya. How are you dealing with this cold? I'm not. I mean, I am. I basically just been playing a lot of Stardew Valley, I ain't gonna lie. Your girl is thinking, oh, dude, I'm like such a tech nerd. It's kind of funny. Like, if I wasn't, I'm like so into metal and movies and music and tech and gaming and stuff like that. So you play that game, Stardew Valley is the shit, dude. Like, for those that don't know, Stardew Valley is like it's a farm sim game. I know, but it's so fudging addicting. And it's not even a gig. This is a pixel game that's like 685 megabytes or something like that. And the villagers in the game are so effing rude when you first meet them. It's ridiculous. Like, there's this one girl, Haley, who I've determined to like make my friend in the game. And she gives me backhanded compliments every single time. Every single time I try and talk to her. She's like, oh, you look really pretty with makeup. Oh, that's just your face. I have no idea what you're talking about. Tragedy. You don't know Stardew Valley? You should play it. I encourage you to. Suck metallic death. The lion sent the rams home on a stretcher. Oh, God. Nude mods on Stardew Valley? Send the link or something. Yeah, I've just been playing a lot of Stardew Valley. Finally finished that one video that I'm going to post this week. And I'm still working on my Behexen vid. I'm working on a lot of really awesome videos. They just take a little bit of time. Plus, I've been working a lot. So I'm like, girl, it's kind of busy on this side of the the side of the projects. Send a line. Oh, yeah. The Kansas City Chiefs playoff game was against Miami. It's supposed to be the coldest NFL game playoff ever. Yeah, dude. Like, I don't know how these boys are actually playing football out in this weather. It's like, it's kind of ridiculous. It would be fine if it wasn't for the wind chill. Like, that's the thing is like all of these like mid I guess it's Midwestern states, just like central states. It's the wind chill. It was like the low yesterday, I think, was like 3 degrees Fahrenheit. The high was like 7 degrees, but with the wind chill, it brings it down to negative 11 degrees Fahrenheit. So you go out there and like it was the weirdest feeling because I've never been in weather that cold. And so I would go out there and it's like I felt it in my nose first. I was like, boof, this is weird. I felt like it was like early onset not hypothermia, but like frostbite. I was like, if I stay out here for longer than just like what it takes to get Rusty to go potty, like it could happen. There's another game that's exactly like that, but you're an undertaker taking care of a graveyard. Oh, that sounds so fun. So I would love to do like a cozy game with y'all if you'd be interested, because I think it'd be the perfect thing for the winter time. Meanwhile, everybody in Australia is in their bikinis like, woo! And everybody else in the U.S. is freezing their balls off. It's great. So I'm just getting into Exhumed's discography. Oh, I'm so excited for you. Such a great band. As a Carcass fan, gotta appreciate Exhumed is great. If you have an opportunity to see Exhumed live, I don't know if they're touring at all this year for 2024. I would hope so. Go see them live. So, so there is a tour I do want to talk about. I was kind of going to want to do a small segment for the stream or whatever on like 2024 tours you should know about. But I couldn't find any from bands that I was really interested in except for one, which we will talk about. I need to play Stardew Valley. I bought it on PSN a few months ago. You have to play it. Stardew Valley is amazing. Like, it looks so, like, interesting. Like, at first you're like, I don't know, because I didn't know if I was going to be interested in it because it's kind of pixel gaming. It's so addicting, and there's so many things you can do. So, hi, Patriarchy. How are you? Oh, I'm so happy to see you. Patriarchy's going to be sending stuff. So I know Wicket, one of my Patreon tier 3 members, has sent something. I still need to go to the post office, but we're snowed in. And then Patriarchy's sending something, so we will be doing a live metal unboxing here pretty soon. So just hold on to your panties, because that's going to happen. So there's this, let me see. So there's one tour. Oops, sorry. It's because I pressed a number that's a hotkey for my thing. So I know that they have a tour going. So Cattle's Decapitation is going on tour. And it's kind of awfully sad this tour is pretty bad. I need to find the actual photo of it. Let's see if I can get the actual picture. Yeah, so here's kind of the tea, okay? Here is kind of the tea. It's a deathcore tour. Yeah. So Cattle Decap, I love them. Don't get me wrong. I'm a huge fan of Cattle Decap. Seen them twice live. Love them. I have, a bunch of merch from them. People got upset because I said Parasite was not that good of an album. And I actually I think I'm one of the only people that put it in the bottom. Like, out of all like metal content creators, I think I'm like one of the only people that put it at the bottom of my list. And they're a deathcore band. They're absolutely 100% turning into a deathcore band. That's how the sound was going in Parasite. And if you don't believe me, this next tour that they just announced, okay? This next tour that Cattle Decap just announced has now officially made them a deathcore band. I am totally serious. This is my ears. Am I yelling too much? You're welcome. Sorry, I'm trying to get this to, there you go. Okay. So much projection, I know. I have a loud voice. You're welcome. Okay, so this is their tour. And this is so the bill includes Humanity's Last Breath, Rivers of Nihil, The Zenith Passage, and Vitriol, and Face Yourself. Now, what I'm going to say about this is I am so proud and so happy to see Face Yourself on this effing tour. If you've watched me for a minute, if you've seen my reaction in my latest video, I was talking about this band Face Yourself because they're a New York deathcore band that kind of just got onto the scene, got really, really popular on YouTube, and maybe that's because of TikTok, but I don't know. I don't know if they've been on TikTok or not, but either way, the stuff that they've got on YouTube is crazy. And this EP, their self-titled EP, did really, really well. So I've been saying, keep them on your radar. I know a lot of people aren't super into deathcore. Some of you are, but now they're opening up for freaking Cattle Decap, and that's insane. Like, that is so cool to me. I'm super, super happy for them. So I would be excited to see this, but I'm not sure if they're coming here yet. I haven't looked at the dates, but this is 100% a deathcore show. I'm glad I don't want to say anyone that's on that tour. See anyone? Even 6 Feet Under played the Warped Tour, different audience. Yeah. No, they're definitely playing. I mean, granted, I've never really heard any of these bands except for Face Yourself. So I haven't really listened to Humanity's Last Breath, Rivers of Nihil, so I can't speak for that. I just know that they're deathcore. But these are their dates. So it looks like they're going to Dallas, of course. Why do they always just skip Oklahoma? Everybody just skips Oklahoma, and they're just fine with it. So those are the closest shows to me. Austin, Dallas, and San Antonio. They're going to New York, Columbus, Ohio, Los Angeles, and Las Vegas. Any more dates? No. So that's the poster. Chaos and Carnage 2024. So Cattle and whoever that is. Rivers of Nihil. There's Face Yourself. I'm excited. I'm excited for Face Yourself to be here and to do this tour, but it's definitely, a different audience. Don't feel bad. They always skip Albuquerque. Yeah. They just always skip Oklahoma, and if they do go to Oklahoma, it's usually OKC. Is it Carnifex? Okay, cool. Yeah, sometimes these some of these bands, their logos are kind of crazy. There are more like Thal. Thal? I think I've heard that term once before. They skip Oklahoma because you're too pretty for them. I mean, I'll take it. I don't think so. I don't know. Either way, we'll see. I'm not too surprised that they would be kind of like touring with a bunch of, deathcore bands, but whatever. So that's a new tour. I don't really, like I said, there's not really like a lot of other bands that I'm interested in right now that have announced tours. A lot of them are just bands that I've never really heard of, so we'll kind of see. Sometimes metal logos are very hard to read. Just look up the Wolves in the Throne Room logo. Oh, God. Do I want to look at that? Maybe. All right. You want to see some vinyls? You want to see some stuff that I've got? Because I have a lot of stuff in my collection now. Go check out that band Siege I showed you earlier in the stream. So one of the things I got for Christmas, oh, shut up, dyslexic penguin. One of the things I got for Christmas, I've told you many, many times how much I love Acid Witch. And so we got Witchtanic Hallucinations. Freaking love this album. I've talked about them many, many a times. And yeah. I'm going to show you the vinyl because it's so freaking pretty. But you need to listen to this band and watch all of my videos about how much I drool over this band. It's kind of crazy. I almost got a whole ass paper cut. Did I show this already? There you go. Look at that. Does it have a gatefold? It is a gatefold. It looks like algae. Ah, it's so pretty. So, this is just one of the things I got. What am I doing? There you go. One of the things I got for Christmas. And I also got a Krypto record for Christmas, the one I wanted. So, I'm so excited about it. It's supposed to be acid, duh. It is. It's supposed to be swampy. So, ugh. Yeah, it's a gatefold. Look at that. I know it's when you open it up, girl. Look at that. Look how dope that is. So, go listen to this freaking band. Again, it's Acid Witch. Look at that. And it's got a face in it. Right there. That you can see. To be honest, it's more like Shrek's load. Get wrecked. There's something else in here. Ooh, I actually did not see this originally. Oh my gosh, is that a freaking sticker? Bestie! Wait, this is all... No, it's not a sticker. Ooh, but it is a little poster thing. So you can like thumbtack it. Some bands are so creative. What are you doing in my swamp? Oh, I miss Shrek, but I'm not going to pay for Disney Plus. There's literally no point. I am not going to pay a subscription service just to still deal with ads. Like, are you kidding? Kaya switched to camera 2. Which one? The one that's close up to my face? That's the poster that comes with it. Acid Witch. But I don't put the posters up in my studio. I'm actually thinking about doing a studio tour. I think y'all would probably like that. Pass on camera too. Honestly. I'm thinking about doing a studio tour to kind of show you, because there's some stuff like behind the the camera that you guys don't see. And then, started putting up the picture discs up here. I really want to put like shelves and stuff up there right now where they're just like tacked to the wall. You've been saying a tour for weeks now. It's gonna happen, bestie. Okay? Will you chill? Fine. Like, why? I mean, was that better? Bestie, I don't know. I'm looking rough. This is your next camera angle. You're welcome. Hello. Welcome to the stream. What if all of my videos were just this close up and I was like, hey, let's talk about metal? Someone needs chapstick. Honestly, so rude. Like, honestly. I already put chapstick on, you little twat. Oh, I can see her bugs. Honestly, y'all are so rude and nasty. That is false. That poster got a 70s vibe to it. Yeah, that's kind of like the whole vibe is like this psychedelic doom 70s thing. And then, of course, my other favorite album, new release. We got the Spirit Box, Fear of Fear EP. I know this is like metalcore. Some of you don't like it. I love this album. But I've said it many, many times. Spirit Box is my chick metal. So you got to give me something, okay? I like the extreme stuff, but I'm also a girl and I like my girl metal. So I got this for Christmas, and this vinyl is very much stuck in here. But it's their like clear with pink and black splatter. Look at that. You can see my face through it, girl. Hey. But, you know, pink and black splatter. It could have used a little more splatter because it's still very clear, but I'm okay with it. I love this record. So you always say chick metal, but every chick you hear sing you think sucks. That is not true. Courtney does not suck. It just has to be it's a very specific sound, girl. Like, for example, you know, Krypto does death metal. They're not necessarily chick metal, but I call them my chick metal. So, okay. If metalcore is chick metal, give me some lipstick. Metalcore is not chick metal. It's just that Spirit Box is my chick metal. So, what else is in here? Yeah, and then they just have this sheet with all the songs on it. So, hey, you got to give me something, okay? I got to have my girls. I got to have my girl metal. That's just how it is. Don't judge me on that, okay? That's how everybody's got to have their, you know, beefy gym songs, you know? I got to have my femme girl songs. I find it hilarious that you conflate pink and purple sometimes. Conflate? What do you mean? You like confuse? It's literally metal for chicks, though. Who? Spirit Box? I would like Spirit Box more if they would do more different sounds in the chorus instead of just going the generic pop route. I think it depends on the song. They definitely went very pop with this last record, which, you know, the Grammys obviously took notice of. So, but you know what? I don't mind it. I'm just happy that Spirit Box, some new blood, is actually being, like, noticed by them. So, yeah, Nervosa is also, like, was mostly, like, Krypto members. Spirit Box is for everyone. No, it definitely is. But she just delivered. She delivered, girl. Courtney is, like, my pop metal mama now. she replaced Ariana Grande for me. So, and then of course, you know, my other favorite death metal mommies, Krypto. I actually just got this from my boyfriend, and I was gonna cry because I love this thing so much. Love this record, and I was like wanting this record, but then it was kind of sold out, and you know, I just didn't pick this up at the right time. And he bought it for me. This is, of course, Shades of Sorrow, their most recent record. Also put this in my top 3 for last year. Look at these ladies. Look at these frickin' ladies. There's Miss Fernanda in the middle. Krypto kicks ass, dude. I mean, they're so good. I love the artwork on this. I love this album so much. The interludes, just everything. This is a fire album. I'm also surprised not a lot of people mention this in their, you know, top albums that were released. There were a lot of people that mentioned King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, or whatever that band is, in their top albums. And I'm like, huh? So, I don't know. There's the yellow. King Gizzard. I only like one album from that band so far. And that was the album that they didn't do whatever their normal sound is. Look at that yellow. Look at that nice translucent yellow. So, we love the Kryptos. 1 out of 22 of their albums. Yeah, they release a lot of content. So, but you know, whatever. Whatever floats your goat, my guy. Also, so there's an artist in here that I had originally, so we listened to one of their songs in the Twitch listening party that I was like, ooh, I really wanted to like this band a lot more than I did. And then I actually, my boyfriend got the vinyl, and we put it on, and holy cow, do I love this band now. And it is, oh God, sorry, Woods of Epris. I also have several other really cool vinyls to show you, but this is Woods of Epris, Woods 5, Gray Skies, and Electrical Light. Dude, this album, it's like my sad boy black metal. I told your ass. Yes. No, Woods of Epris. So I listened to one song in a Twitch stream, and I was not feeling it. I was like, boof, I don't know about this. Listen to this album. This is the first full-length album I listened to of Woods of Epris, and this was so good. Definitely like Insomnium kind of vibes. You know, you get the emotional emo sad boy music, but this was very refreshing and just beautiful, and I really enjoyed the vocalist. And yikes, black metal. Black metal's not bad, you know? It's just, it depends on what it is. And I like all kinds of black metal, but this was beautiful. Earache just had a massive sale too, so we picked up a lot of stuff from Earache. So it's more doom pop later. Blackened Doom. Yeah, something like that. But this just reminds me so much of like Agalloch with the kind of like winter vibes. And I don't remember what the vinyl color is. I think it's just black, bestie. Is it just black? I can't even get it out. Yeah, it's just a nice solid, ooh, this is a deep black. Yeah, just a nice solid black album. But, yeah, I found out too that their singer, the kind of like main artist in the band, like passed away in a car accident, which was very tragic to hear. And that basically, you know, obviously killed the project. So the project died along with the singer, and that was very sad to hear. But I don't don't know. I feel like I want to do more research on Woods of Epris and listen to more of their stuff, you know, and that just always interests me. I've always been very interested in learning about bands and their history and, like, you know, when artists, I don't know, it kind of sounds weird, but when artists, like, pass away and they stop doing the project, it's, like, interesting, in my opinion, to kind of, like, I don't know. Am I weird for being like, oh, I just want to do research on that and find out more information, you know? Maybe that's awful, but who knows? Hi, Surgical Brute. How are you? Watch their YouTube vids. The comments are so sad, and his mom is always in there thanking everyone. Yeah, no, I can imagine. I just find stuff like that very interesting to, I don't know, research and look at, you know? Because it's just a reflection of life, I guess. Yeah, I told you he got crushed by a big rig. Oh, God, that's so sad. That's so scary. That's so scary. So we'll kind of move on. I don't want to be too sad, but they would be a good video to make about, I think, because I really enjoy them, and I have more albums from them, but I haven't listened to them yet. So this is all stuff that I actually have listened to. I'm not just like, you know, tossing words at the wind. I showed on my Twitch stream last Wednesday these 2 new Cannibal Corpse vinyl daddies that got delivered. So I've got Butchered at Birth in Sangria. I will show YouTube this. So for my... There's the download code. So for my Twitch viewers who were there last Wednesday, you've already seen these. But this is Tomb of the Mutilated in Maelstrom. So, do you have the green one? I'll send it to you if you don't. I don't remember if I do or not. For Woods of Ypres, I basically have... Yeah, I think I have the entire collection on vinyl now for Cannibal Corpse. So, hi BMC, how are you? Butchered at D's nuts. Hi Thrash Maniac, how are you? Welcome to the stream. I'm showing my Sangria Butchered at Birth vinyl right now. Look at this freaking pink color. Like, hello? All I need is just... all I need is just pink vinyls. Like, I don't care what the music is, give me the pink vinyls. Love that Cannibal Corpse did this. It's so wonderful. I'm not gonna type anymore. Spelling errors out the wazoo. You definitely do not have all the CC albums on vinyl. Yeah, I was thinking about it. I think we only have like 5 maybe. You got my first reviews. Got my first reviews for 2024 ready to go tomorrow. Yay! What did you review? Also, everybody go check out Thrash Maniac 99. He's got a YouTube channel. Talks about metal and reviews stuff. And he also Twitch streams too. So if you want to support another metalhead in the community, go follow his channel. Vinyls are music. I collect them, but I listen to them as well. Yep, samey here. Samey here. I'm big on physical media. And I just picked up an Xbox. You can't see it, but she's sitting right there next to Ozzy. So I got a Series X. And once I buy a TV, because I'm trying to get out of gaming from spending all my time in the studio, in the cave, we'll be collecting physical games as well. So if buying full discographies is something you see yourself doing for all the bands you like, yeah, pretty much. I think there's something else in here. Oh yeah, this is just the lyric page. Yeah, so I've got all of the Cannibal Corpse stuff on cassette, basically, for, yeah, like Cannibal Corpse. And then vinyls, we're working on that. Have all of Dying Fetus's discography on CD. Basically the entire King Diamond discography on CD. And all of Merciful Fate stuff on vinyl. So there's a lot. Even the bad albums. Yeah. I think it just, yeah. I think it's just about the collection. I don't know. It's about having the nice stuff. The Xbox is taking weeks too. Don't at me. Things are expensive, girl. I mean, I bought the Xbox and I spent $238 motherfucking dollars on a beanbag for my living room, okay? Ish be poppin'. I'm trying to fix up the rest of my house because my living room is like the last little bit. I'm afraid that Rusty is going to pop a hole in this beanbag and then there's just going to be stuffing everywhere. If that happens, I will cry. I will cry. So this is the Tomb of the Mutilated, and the color is Maelstrom, which is basically just like a sky blue, essentially. Have you seen the movie Ace Ventura? I think so. I know there was like Cannibal Corpse was in it. If I love a band, I will buy everything, but most bands, I just want the stuff I like, you know? Yeah, another blue. I know, there's so many blue vinyls. So many blue vinyls out there. So, I'm going to quickly refill my coffee, if that's okay. Hi, Marco. I'm going to take 2 seconds. I'm going to put some hot coffee in my cup. And then I'm going to be right back. And we got a ton of more stuff to show, okay? So don't go anywhere. I'm going to be 2 seconds, okay? Okay, I love you. Hold on. Oh, God. Oh, I'm so sad. All of the coffee is gone. It's not even hot. I'm honestly so sad. Queen speaking with her authority. I was literally going to tell you Metallic Death to entertain the chat while I was gone. That's going to be your job now. If you're still interested, I'd love to have you as a guest on my podcast. Oh my gosh. Yes, we can figure it out. In my country, a band inspired by Cannibal Corpse was sued for images on the front of the album. The federal police even excavated the land of a member's house in search of bodies. Jeez. LOL, do it. Guess I'll just like settle for water. I wanted hot coffee. You know what would be nice for today, though? Like some hot chocolate, you know? Top 5 bands of 2023. Like ones that are like released an album in 2023. I would have to say definitely Krypto, Dying Fetus, Spirit Box, and Krypto, Dying Fetus, Spirit Box. Who else released stuff last year? Ooh, the Cannibal Corpse record was pretty good. Yeah, Incantations was pretty good. It's probably where I would put it. It was okay. I don't know. I really just have like a top 3. Okay. So, what? Good. Oh, yes. Bloodstar. I'm trying to remember the ones. Bloodstar was really, really good. Bloodstar was great. Yeah. So, Synergy. I talked about this in my January releases video, which I'm really excited because on my Twitch stream at the end of this month in January, we will be going through like a lot of the artists off that video and kind of listening to them. So if you want to check out some of that new music with us, you can. But Synergy released this 3 vinyl set. I had no idea, by the way. I'm still a new metalhead. I had no idea that there were members of Children of Bodom in Synergy. That like never occurred to me until until I saw the album and the photos in it, and I was like, what? So you got Alexi Lejo in here. And, bro, 3 albums, all beautiful colors. So much metal, so little time. For real. There's so much metal, and I'm trying to discover as much of it and talk about it as much as possible. But this is one of the records. They're all in different colors, so I think there's like a green and a blue one, but this is like the solid purple one that they've got. A great album from last year was Himdall. I heard some really good things about Himdall. Also, Horrendous had a really great one. There's so much music that came out last year. It's like hard to remember it all. But I'm also like, you know, listening to a bunch of stuff in the from previous years. So there were so many artists that I discovered last year that didn't release anything in 2023. So can't wait for the new Lurking Corpses release. Ugh. No, thank you. Cannot deal with that band at all. Trouble when you walked in. Shame on me now. Hi, Justin. Thank you so much for resubscribing on Twitch. I really appreciate it. I hope you're doing so well. Everybody in chat, say hello to Justin. You made it back. They've been subscribed for 4 months. You were so great. My other queen. Guys, I don't know if you're watching this right now, but I'm literally struggling to put this vinyl back in here. It's kind of hilarious, but also sad at the same time. Get the frick back in here. Like, honestly, hello? Okay. There you go. I've got 23 Tales of Terror double LP. I know, and there's something wrong with you. This thing is wavy AF. All right, you're just going right there. We'll just accept it later. A new person joining. So, yeah, this Synergy record was actually really good. You know, I know that Synergy is like a specific kind of vibe for those that are really into kind of like the Children of Bodom sound. Synergy's pretty good. I'm not mad at this. This is a massive gatefold. Like, I just want to show you this. It's 3 vinyls. So there's that, and then this. Like, look at that. That's the whole thing. So, and then the vinyl colors reflect like those albums. So this is the blue one. Hi, Femme Fatale. How are you? Guess who got beat at 3 inches of blood last night? Oh my gosh. Tell us all about it. So for those that don't know, yeah, Femme Fatale went to see 3 inches of blood last night at one of their, like 3 concerts in Canada. Which is like their first, like, 3 concerts in over 10 years. So that's the blue one. Just good primary colors. And those shows sold out 8 years. Yeah, those shows sold out in so long. I thought it was a lot longer than that, but I guess I'm wrong. How was it? 3 inches of poop, according to J-Dog. Yes, according to J-Dog, it's 3 inches of poops. Oh, Lord. I guess I'll just stick that there. You weren't there. Last night was the only one that wasn't sold out, but tickets were still low. I'm surprised it wasn't sold out. It's probably because they just had those 2 other shows that were completely sold out. Are you into Emulation? Heck yeah. I'm so into Immolation, actually. That's the perfect segue to show off my, Ooh, I don't want to show the other one, though. That's a surprise. This one. Death of Possession by Emulation. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Emulation. I actually really like them. Got to see them live November of last year. And behind the camera, so behind y'all, I have that big Immolation flag. Probably because it was cold as F. Yeah. I guarantee you that is the reason why nobody was there. But heck yeah. This is the limited edition bronze vinyl of this record. And again, that's Dawn of Possession by Immolation. I mentioned before that I do like Immolation more than Incantation. Immolation's just super, super good. Great death metal. Love Ross. Love his hair. What are those eyes for, Justin? Ooh, this cardstock. That is thick. That is thick. Look at the art on that, though. That's kind of sick. We even did a rowing pit. What does that mean? What is a rowing pit? Thick. Listen to that, dude. That is some thick daddy cardboard, Bubba. Like, that is like a mile thick cardstock. Oh, man, you could fan yourself with this in the summertime. You sit down on the floor and start rowing. Y'all did that at the show? Yes, oh, my gosh. Hey, a real guy. Hi, how are you? Welcome to the Twitch stream. Everybody give a huge hello to a real guy for following the Twitch. So excited that you're here. Welcome to the Metal Monday. Happy Monday. Dork sitting in the pit pretending to row. Oh my gosh. Hi. So this is the limited edition bronze vinyl from Immolation. There we go. God. Bye, Dyslexic Penguin. Thank you so much for being here. I don't know if I would call this bronze because it seems more like a copper. You know? It kind of looks more, not a copper. Yeah, copper or caramel. I meant to say caramel. It looks like a butter, what is that? Not squash. Butterscotch. There you go. Oh, God. Words are escaping me this morning. Gotta panel your way. Bro, that's my kind of mosh pit. Are you kidding me? I'm so fragile. I can't do it. The thing is like I'm so uncoordinated that I would literally, the problem is I would go into a mosh pit and it would be like the kids that flail around, you know, flinging their arms and kicking stuff, and I know I would knock a tooth out. Like I would either like knock a tooth out or have like dislocate something. Diarrhea color? You think that's shit colored? Girl, I don't know about you, but if your crap's looking like that, you might need to go see a doctor. I don't like hardcore pits. Yeah, there's some characters in those hardcore pits. Well, because like a lot of the times it's just like the tiny girls, you know, the like 5-footers that, you know, weigh maybe like 100 pounds. And they'll just be there with their like wicked tall boyfriends who are like 7 feet and like skinny as a rail. And then they'll just be standing there jamming. And then all of a sudden the girl will just sprint her way into the pit and then just start flailing around. And then that's it. And then she'll just come back and just stand there and be all chill. And I'm like, all right, I can handle it. I once got pushed into a tiny girl who was in the front. She was cool about it. Oh my gosh. Well, yeah, once you get into the pit, you gotta be chill. In my country, a single copy of a vinyl like this costs an average worker an entire month. Buying directly from Europe or the USA doesn't cost that much. My God. Boof. That's a core thing. Oh my God. Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. 3 Inches of Blood I have yet to hear, but I think I have one of their albums. No Karate in the Pit. Yeah, apparently it's called like, there's a term for it. I think it's called crowd killing, which I wanted to do a video on because I don't know the terminology. So can you guess what this band is just by looking at the back? Who is this band? Do you know? I'm pretty excited about this one. This is Massacre. You're welcome. Spoiled it for you. This is From Beyond. Oh my gosh, Thrash Maniac, you're awesome. Yep, see, he knew. Massacre, we finally got this record. From Beyond with the fish people. Fish alien people. And that's the vinyl. Look at that. Super excited to have this. This was dope. This was a great listen. Definitely reminded me of like Deicide's self-titled album. And I enjoyed it. Love the cover. And yeah, this is the photo of the band. Let's see, is this separate? No. So he's wearing a t-shirt in this called Satan's Jokers or Satan Jokers. Do y'all know anything about that? It's this guy. Satan Jokers. Do you know anything about that band? I guess I mean I can look it up, but I wanted to ask y'all because that sounds really cool. And I love how this dude here is wearing like a giant cross with like these zombies on his t-shirt. And are we surprised that this is a pink vinyl? No. Not at all. Kind of a pink vinyl. It's like pinkly purple black. Look how pretty that is. French trad metal. It sounds so like old school death metal to me. Oh, you can't see my face. You're welcome. Bill Andrews was the drummer for Death on Leprosy and Spiritual Healing. Is he in this? Girls edition. Yes. Honestly, that's how I'm sold. You want me to buy your vinyl? Have a pink one. I just love it. I love it because like also on at least for Barbados, they called it, or maybe it was Abigail, they called it anti-goth. And he had like a hot pink, like baby pink vinyl, and it was so pretty. But it doesn't have to be pink in order for me to buy it, but I love the color pink, obviously. So, yeah. All those members were in death at some point? Really? See, this is how much I don't know. Like, okay. Bill Andrews. All right. We're going to have to do more research. I mean, I really enjoyed the sound, and I guess that's all that, like, really matters. But that is awesome to know, dude. It has to be blue. It has to be a blue vinyl, right? Chuck was tough to work with, a perfectionist. Yeah, I mean, you could tell with his work. So, you could tell with his work. Oh, God, I love Death. I love Death so much. The Sound of Perseverance is my favorite record by them. And I know that, like, that's Control Denied technically, but it's my favorite album by far. Oh. Can't go wrong with a classic black vinyl. This is true. If this is your first time in the stream on YouTube, feel free to like and subscribe to the channel. We are popping on the YouTube side of things. We are so close to 25,900 subscribers. So if you are liking the stream today, consider liking it and subscribing. I post content all the time on metal and a variety of different things on metal. And if you're watching on the Twitch side, feel free to follow if you want. You get some really cool follower emotes. And yeah, we do, like I said, the listening parties on Wednesdays. So don't be shy. Say hi if you would like. Oh my gosh, your followers goal of 250 was just completed on Twitch. That's so cool. Guys, we hit 250 followers on Twitch. That's great. We're doing so good. I'd rather have a black LP than a colored LP that doesn't match the vibe. Yeah, I understand. What's Wednesday's theme? I don't know what Wednesday's theme is. So I did get one of my awesome Patreon members, Metallic Death. I think he's still in here. So he said some ideas for the listening parties. We could do like songs from our favorite subgenres. We could do the most disgusting, vile songs we know, as in content, not really like the sound. We could do songs with your favorite breakdowns, songs that changed your life forever. I'm kind of thinking we can do songs like with your favorite guitar solo is what I'm thinking the theme for Wednesday should be. That's what I'm thinking. Think how rude, bestie. I know you're in here. Songs with your favorite breakdowns? None. Draws blank. I'm thinking the theme for Wednesday's Twitch listening party will be songs with your favorite guitar solo. And then because I know there's like a few things I want to listen to from like Shadow of Intent that Kepsuda wanted. And then, I don't know, we'll kind of look at it. But let's do songs with our favorite guitar solos. And then, yeah. And then one of these Wednesdays, what is it? It's the 15th right now, yeah? God, how is it the 15th? So Wednesday the 31st, actually, the last day of the month, we'll go through my January releases video. And we'll start listening to a few of the releases that came out and see what we like from there. So that'll be on the 31st. So great to watch collection updates. Physical media is the best. Yes. Got my wood songs already. Yes. So again, if you want to join us for the Twitch listening party, just head over to Twitch, follow me on there. It's free and you get some really cute emotes that you can use in chat. If you want to submit a song, join my Discord, go to the Metal Rex channel, read the pinned post. It just has a few submission rules. This helps with time and copyright for the live stream. And then you can just insert your link into that Metal Rex channel. And always looking for new people. So don't feel like I pick the same people or whatever. Patreon members and channel members for YouTube get first priority, but we always have plenty of space for newcomers, so don't feel like you won't get picked just because you're new and have never done it before. So I've recently picked up Carcass, Surgical Steel, and Vector Outer Isolation. Yes, that is so cool. Love Carcass. Need to listen to more Vector. I'm actually doing a reaction on my Patreon for Venom this week. And I just did a 5-song discography dive for Cradle of Filth, which was kind of hilarious. So if you're wondering where a lot of my like 5-song discography dives and album reactions went, they did go to Patreon just to cut down on the copyright claims. So, it's just $5 a month to subscribe to that if you're interested, but it's obviously no pressure at all. So we need new people to pick so we don't get the same sounding stuff. This is true. This is true. I will be doing, like I said, a studio tour, and I'm going to do I'm going to show off my like record player and stuff. I just kind of want to get my living room situated first. Review of Venom. They can't play their instruments. Review over. I've listened to one Venom song, and that was in the Twitch stream. So if there's bands that you want me to listen to, and like we, would love for me to listen to it live on Twitch, then join that stream, because seriously, it's really, really fun. We listen to a lot of stuff, and I've listened to a lot of really cool bands, and who knows, maybe you'll find an artist that you've heard of or never heard of and you like them. Like one of my mods, Spoother, his favorite artist was this like black, what was it, Metallic Death? It was like black thrash or something, and it was like such a mishmash of genres, and it was so effing good, dude. And it was just one song that he picked from this album, and it was so good. I'm going to try and find it. Just, it'll take 2 seconds, but it was so good. Let's see. I'm going to do it on here. Was it Mallow Corporation? Black and Roll. Yes, that's what it was. Thank you for saving me. It's Black and Roll. Go listen to that artist. I'm telling you, go listen to that artist right there. That his most recent record, bar none, so freaking good. I know Black and Roll sounds a little weird and like, ooh, I don't know. Listen to it. Just go listen to it. Like, it's so good. And for those that are new, freaking listen to this band. Listen to this band and tell me what you think about it in the comments. Siege. This is like hardcore punk mixed with Imperial Triumphant. Go listen to this band. SIEGE, and this is Drop Dead, their 30th anniversary edition. Black and Roll is the shit. Well, you know how some people are like iffy about that stuff? I, for one, was on the fence about it, but I loved it. I really, really loved it. So, Terror Hammer, Gateways to Hades is great blackened thrash album. Ooh, sounds good. Always, like, don't be afraid, to like, comment suggestions down in the comments, too, because they do get lost in the chat. So, I'm always looking for new music to listen to. Death and Roll is more my stuff. Yeah, see, I've heard of Death and Roll, but not Black and Roll. The current Venom was in my city. I definitely stopped listening to the band because I saw how stupid Kronos is. Oh, God. Oh, God, not 6 Feet Under. See the bodies go free. Oh, God. I'm trying to see. Okay, so y'all want to see my Cannibal Corpse tape collection? I don't know if I've shown this whole thing. I think I've shown bits of it. I've definitely shown bits. They're making a new album right now. Oh, no. So we're going to listen to the whole thing on stream, yeah? Or at least for Patreon. Are you telling me that I'm going to have to suffer through that? Oh, God. Yikes. 6 Feet Under, we love you. You just listened to Siege, Heavy as F for 84, but the jazz stuff was only on the last track. You tricked me. Was it? No, dude, I thought it was like all through the album. Said no one ever. I thought it was through the whole album. Maybe it's just the last song. I don't know. It's been a minute. I'm still convinced it's not throughout the entire album, but it's definitely through most of those songs. Did you listen to that one? Venom are one of the founders of extreme metal. I've been into them for ages. Check out the song Nightmare. Memory like a goldfish. Shut up. That is rude. That is very rude. It was never on an album. It's on a single EP from Possessed. Ooh. Venom I've heard, like I said, one song. Bye, Ale. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Okay. So I'm going to show you my Cannibal Corpse cassette collection. Which you will see again because I am I'm working on a Cannibal Corpse video right now. Rude but true. Honestly, so rude. Hurting my fifis over here. Hey, how's it going, Mustache Spider? How are you? How's it going? Okay. There's a lot. There's a lot of cassettes. So I'm grabbing them all. Let's see here. Okay, so obviously Cannibal Corpse, we know them, we love them. I'm just gonna show you all of the ones that are from Chris Barnes era. Girl, no, stop that. So the Chris Barnes era stuff. Let's see. God, there's so many. I love that I have this other one. Okay, so I do have a vintage bleeding that looks exactly like this. It's hold on. There it is. Do I have another one? No. Okay, so this is my vintage copy of the bleeding, the censored one, which I've shown this, but y'all know what the censored copy version looks. And so this is the newer one from Metal Blade, who did do like a whole like repress of like the Cannibal Corpse vinyls, or cassettes. And this is like in its own little cardboard like sleeve. Look at that. So same thing, but it's like in its little cardboard thing. Vagina cover. Yeah, exactly. Listening to founders of genres is either really good or really bad. Yeah, usually it can be kind of hit or miss. I'm trying to see if this has... They should be like all printed. Let's see. Yeah. And they all have like their own little prints. So this is a clear cassette with the print on it, which you can kind of see. It's a little fuzzy. Chris Barnes era. So like I said, you'll be seeing these again in my Cannibal Corpse videos. But Bleeding was a good one too. Bleeding is so good. So got the vintage one. I just keep it up here. So boop. Right next to my vintage death cassettes. So, and then we have the one that started it all, Eaten Back to Life. Y'all know this one too. So it comes with its own little cardboard slipcase, the classic cover. Heard the live album, Live Cannibalism? I have not. Is it worth it? Saw them also starting as amateurs. Oh god. Look at that. So good. Saw them live in 94 when they went on tour with the Bleeding. It was awesome. I'm so jealous. So were they like pretty popular in 94, would you say? Like were they because I could actually use that knowledge for my video. Like would you say after Eaten Back to Life they were mainstream popular or just getting popular in the underground scene? Like when would you say they really became like mainstream popular and like out of the underground popular scene? Was that like after Chris Barnes left? Was that like after the first album? Was it when Ace Ventura happened? Like, I'm genuinely curious because I was trying to find information about that stuff. Was it after Ace Ventura? Because somebody mentioned that they got mainstream after that. So, I just love the cardboard slipcase. So, love Tomb of the Mutilated. We know how this looks. It's got, you know, they all look the same, but what I love and adore about these cassette tapes is that it is, like I said, the slipcase. That really made a difference for them. Yeah, I mean, I believe it. Being featured in, like, a movie with Jim Carrey, you know, in it, and I'm pretty sure Jim Carrey, that was, like, his prime, was, like, in the 90s, yeah? So, being featured with, like, that is really cool. And then we have Butchered at Birth. What is that, Metallic Death? What is that face for? There's a great doc on YouTube about Cannibal Corpse on Metal Blade's channel, I think. I'll have to check it out. Because, see, there are, like, some really good metal documentaries that I really want to watch. But, I don't know. I'm looking for serious suppliers at about 2 months to buy materials from abroad. I'm also looking for material from Morrodim. For what? I missed out on seeing Cannibal Corpse's first gig because I was sitting out in the back lot getting wasted for too long. They only did a 20-minute set. Oh, no. Sometimes it be like that, though. Sometimes the booze gets ya. So we know Butchered at Birth, but look at that. That's so freaking cool. The doc on CC is good. I'll have to watch it. I will have to watch it. Now, I'm not sure exactly in what order it went once Corpse Grinder joined. But I know that Vile, you know, is kind of one of the earlier Corpse Grinder records, I think. Then we have Gallery of Suicide. So all of these, like I said, Metal Blade, like, repressed all of these cassettes. So all the cassettes for these ones, they're different than the Corpse or the Chris Barnes ones. So they don't come with, like, the cardboard sleeves, but they're all on these, like, translucent red cassette stuff. Vile is the first one with George. Okay, great. Well, awesome. I'm glad I picked that one out first. I was like, I know I've, like, looked at their discography a lot. They just have so many records. So many. Yeah, so they're reissues. Thank you. Sometimes words are hard. So, Gallery of Suicide. And we have, obviously, I'm not really going to show this one too much because I'm going to cover it just for the subject matter. But this is The Wretched Spawn. Also really great. I don't know about you, but I feel like this is the most boring album cover for Kill. So boring. But that's the cassette. And then, you know, we have Torture. So all of these look super cool. Sorry, I guess I could, like, show them. Kill is my fave album of theirs, I think. I have really yet to listen to it. I haven't listened to all of them, but I do have them all. And what's really beautiful, so, like, when you open it up, that's what it looks like. And so I'll try and bring it up closer for you so you can see without me having to take it out. But that's what these reissues look like. You're a cassette gal. I do cassettes, CDs, and vinyls. So, because I have all of that I can play. So, I would probably say, I don't know, it's kind of equal with how many cassettes and tapes we have. So if you're ever wondering, all of my, like, vinyls, they're down here. So far, if you remember, these used to be, like, empty. And now they're, like, filling up. So we've filled up definitely this first one. So See? Filled up this first one. And then almost filled up this one. And then we're starting to fill up this third one. So that's kind of what we got. Either that or the Bleeding, but it's hard to decide. They have a lot of killer albums. Oh, yeah. No, I mean, Cannibal Corpse has really good albums. They're very, very good at what they do. So we have Evisceration Plague. This one is so dark, dude. You, like, can barely see anything. There you go. If you get the good light on there, then you can see it. So many cassettes. And then here's all the lovely Chris Barnes era. And then we've got Skeletal Domain. This one's not my favorite cover-wise either. Feel like it's a little boring. You're ranking Cannibal Corpse albums next month? Oh my gosh, that's so cool. And then, of course, we have Gore Obsessed. I haven't really looked at this cover, like, too hard. But this is so cool. I'll take it out so you can see it. Well, you know, show it to you a little bit more up close. I just love that they print the cassettes. You know? Do you like Frank Sinatra? Yes, I actually really like Frank Sinatra. That's life, and I can't deny it. Many times, something like that. And if I don't see change this come July, I'm gonna roll myself up in a big ball and die. Yeah, dude. Frank Sinatra's great for rainy days, in the car. You go get some coffee, go to the dog park. Like, that's a Frank Sinatra vibe for me. So, we also have, what is this? Red Before Black. Copyright. Yeah, right. Mutilation did a cover of Frank Sinatra? Really? Oh my gosh. Hi, is it Valdecir? How are you? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing so well. If you're having fun today, feel free to like and subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you come and join us for more streams. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Wednesdays are only on Twitch, though, for those live music listening parties. Definitely going to cover this one, but this is Worm Infested. If you know, you know. But we got Worm Infested, and we've got this one, which is Bloodthirst. So, Sinatra's cool. But that was completely random. It's my favorite song by Frank Sinatra. I actually had, like, the entire CD collection of his, like, at least one of them for Seasons or something. I don't know if I still have it, but I used to collect a lot of CD boxed sets from a lot of people. I definitely have a couple boxed sets of Johnny Cash and his stuff. I know I have a Pink Floyd boxed set. So, do we have a theme for the listening party this week? Yep, it's songs with your favorite guitar solo. That's what we're gonna do for the listening party on Wednesdays. So if you're wondering what we do on Fridays, we do a listening party, or not a listening party, I'm sorry. So on Fridays, we do a gaming stream. So right now we're kind of going back and forth between Resident Evil 4, the original from 2005, and Red Dead Redemption 2. So if you're kind of just looking for some peeps to chill and hang out with, and just listen to me kerfuffle in the games, and you can join us on Fridays. I'm thinking about getting some sort of like cozy game maybe together for the Friday streams because it's winter, baby. It's snowing outside and I ain't here for it. So I got 2 more, obviously. This record, this is my favorite record out of the like most recent ones for Violence Unimagined by Cannibal. We know what this looks like. I have a massive poster of theirs right there. I liked Violence Unimagined more than I liked Chaos Horrific. I have the vinyl of this. It's on my channel somewhere. I also did a review of this. There's Chaos Horrific. What's your favorite Pink Floyd song? Comfortably Numb. Bar none. Bar none. Probably one of the best guitar solos ever. Ever. You've heard Freebird, right? Yeah. Freebird's alright. When you've played like as many local shows as I have with like, and you've done more of the like folk country, folk rock scene, there are so many local bands, local cover bands, and just so many people that cover Freebird. I'll have to pick another song then. Yeah. Please don't say folk around here. Comfortably Numb is so good. Bye, Adam. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you hanging out. I really appreciate you hanging out so much. I'm trying to figure out how I can get your little I'm going to try and get your little award, your medal, onto the Aussie bat. I want him to wear it. So it's always Freebird or Stairway to Heaven. Best guitar solos though? See, I really love the guitar solo in Charlie by the Red Hot Chili Peppers, but it's not, I wouldn't say it's the best, but it's freaking a banger, dude. Comfortably Numb is probably one of the best. Yeah, that's such a good song. God, that's such a good song. Hard to say. What did you say? Hard to say an absolute favorite Floyd song is Fearless is one of them. It's on metal. I also like, what was it? Mother or something? Mama or something? It's way too many to choose, yeah. Also Pink Floyd. Yeah, it's hard to pick. That's hard to pick. Who else? There's another one that maybe it is just Comfortably Numb. Maybe that is just top tier for me. I feel like there was another artist. I feel like there was another one that I thought was like the best. Like, I guess you could do anything from like Jimi Hendrix, but I don't think he was necessarily, I mean, I'm not saying he wasn't like a good guitar player, but it's like, I don't know. When I think about a solo, like a really good guitar solo, I think about something that can also give you a lot of emotion, you know, like you're telling a story with your solo, almost as if it's like another person in your band, you know? So I just don't know if I've heard anything from Jimi Hendrix that evokes that from me, but maybe. Pink Floyd really was genius. They were. Who else? Trying to think. That is hard. Of all time, Jason Becker, Altitudes. That's what you think? Yeah, I don't know. I am thinking about it. Too hard is what I'm thinking about. So, ever hear any of their early material with Syd Barrett? Not really. No, not much. Not much. Paralimit Maggot Brains? No, what are they? You gotta listen to the crazy live version of Dog's 18 minutes of jamming. Oh, God. The irony of fate is that Corthon uses and abuses the Dorian mode in the album solos on Twilight of the Gods. Oh, wait. Heaven and Hell. There you go. Yep. I was like, I know there's one that's missing. I know that there's a song that's like up there in not, if not better than Comfortably Numb. It's Heaven and Hell. That's it. Yep. I knew it was escaping me. So my number 2 is like Comfortably Numb. They're super, super close together. It's Comfortably Numb by Pink Floyd, but Heaven and Hell with Dio, Black Sabbath is easily the best guitar solo. Tony Iommi is unmatched in that freaking song. It's kind of crazy. It is kind of crazy. And I really want to cover that song because I can sing. Dio's voice is in my register. Like, I can nail every single one of his, like, notes and everything pretty much to perfection. So I really want to cover it, but I don't know. We'll kind of see. Jason Becker played with Marty Friedman and David Lee Roth. They got ALS. His story is amazing. I'll have to look into it. Is there like a documentary or anything? The bass is what gives that solo its sparkle. It's true. I just love it. Just whatever. However that starts. I can't remember it exactly, but it's called Not Dead Yet. I'll have to watch it. I will have to watch it. I definitely want to watch more metal documentaries, and I need to. I was contemplating like watching metal documentaries and doing reactions, but I don't think I will. He conducts music with his eyes? What do you mean? Like he just doesn't write it down? Hi, how are you, Ed Cloud? How are you? Welcome. Sabbath really stretched out the solo during Heaven and Hell Live. Great stuff. It's just one of the best albums. It's one of the best songs, you know. I love Dio. I love his voice. It's so powerful. And it's hard because it's like all of the Black Sabbath stuff with Ozzy is obviously really good. Like best song from like the Ozzy era, I would say is War Pigs. And the best one with Dio is Heaven and Hell, you know, but it's like Heaven and Hell, man. It's, like as much as I love Ozzy Osbourne and I love the Black Sabbath era of his stuff, like Dio's Heaven and Hell is just, it's so good. It's so good. He can only move his eyes and writes music using a chart. Crazy. All of it? Jesus Christ, what do you mean? What are you laughing at? All of it. Those would be good as something else, not a reaction. The docs. Yeah, what do you think? I mean, I could just watch it in my own time. I don't have to make content about the docs. But I guess I could do like recaps. Like I think the docs might be good for like a recap. You know? Recap / breakdown. And like talk about it, you know? Listen to Black Sabbath's entire stuff and tell me it's all good. I mean, I don't think I said it was all good. And this is amazing. You have a beautiful voice. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that very much. Yeah. Oh God. All of my older stuff is so cringe for me. So, but not the newer stuff that I'm writing. You are a good listener. Well, there you go. I guess I said all of it. You're welcome. So, what have you been buying? Everything. I just showed off all of these like Cannibal Corpse cassette tapes. Earache just had a massive sale. And yeah, I got the new Krypto vinyl, Spirit Box vinyl for Christmas. I'm trying to think of like what I want. I'm probably going to try and get the Dying Fetus collection on vinyl. That's probably the next big thing I'm going to spend my money on. I definitely want to get the first Krypto record on vinyl. And probably get vinyls for cattle. I love cattle. I love cattle decapitation. So a recap sounds better. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, you know. What about Holy Diver? What about him? The Tony Martin era is kind of suspect for the vocals on Black Sabbath. Oh, yeah, no, I guess when I mean, like, all of it for Black Sabbath, I just look at, like, Dio and Ozzy Osbourne. I don't look at anything past that. Their last album with Ozzy in the 70s, they weren't into making it, so it came out mediocre. Fair enough. Dio and the band Heaven and Hell. Heaven and Hell is just so good. His vocals had a good range. He's the only one that ever did songs live from all the past catalog. Nice. I just ignore Tony. Yeah, there's some people. I think, there was the singer after, correct me if I'm wrong, but the singer after Dio was named Ian, right? Or was that Tony? I love eating cattle. God. Those are the two bands though, Dying Fetus and Cattle, that I'm gonna try and get the full catalog for. Did I show you the book I got for Christmas? It was Ian Gillan. Yep. Or Gian? Is it Ian Gian or Gillan? Because that is a tongue twister if it's Ian Gian. Deep purple. I also haven't checked out Rainbow either. I need to check out Rainbow with Dio. Rest in peace, Mr. Dio. You were powerful. You think so? You think I did it? You think I showed it to you? I think I did. Oh yeah, it was Pet Sematary. I showed you Pet Sematary, yeah. Gillan. Okay. Nuh-uh. He was about 5 feet tall. Yeah, Dio was a little short. He was cute. Isn't Tom Cruise like that short too? Isn't he like, I want to say Tom Cruise is like 5'2" or something. Hold on. Maybe he's like 5'7". Yeah, we're now looking at the height of freaking Tom Cruise. Why? I don't know. How tall are you? 5'7". Yep, there you go. Oh God, I love freaking Tom Cruise. Okay, YouTube's got some really freaking dank movies on right now for free. What's your height? I'm 5'5.5". So basically 5'6". YouTube's got some freaking dope ass movies on their for free right now. I just watched The Help yesterday, and I tried to make it through Dreamgirls, dude, and it was awful. Like I couldn't. It was way too much musical for me. But they have War of the Worlds with Tom Cruise, which is one of my favorite end of the world movies ever. You look 6'4"? On what planet? Are you high? Me, 6'4"? Yeah. That's wrong. Bro. I can't deal with musicals either. It depends. The only one that I was really able to get through was the Book of Mormon, but that's only because I love the creators of South Park. So, dude, I can't wait. I mentioned this in my Twitch stream, I think. Or no, I mentioned this in my Patreon stream. But I can't wait to see what South Park does with those tunnels in New York. You know, I guess people are calling them like the Jewish tunnels or whatever. Not to get like political or anything. But if you've read in the American news or like tunnels found underneath like a synagogue or whatever, I'm so excited to see what freaking South Park does with that. I can't wait. I can't wait because I know they just had a recent episode where there was a teacher that got fired at the school because she had an OnlyFans. I don't bother with American news. I want to keep my brain cells. Yeah, I understand that. Kaya's obviously 7 to 8 feet tall. Bro, you think I'm 6'4"? On what planet? Bro, I know. On Earth? No. Oh, Lord. Y'all are crazy. Actually crazy. Anyway. Well, that's, yeah, that's gonna be my stream today, I think. So, showed you some vinyls. If you liked today's stream, feel free to like the video, like the stream, and subscribe. We're super, super close to 25,900. Let's see where we're at now. Yeah, so we're at 25,852 subscribers. We are so super stinking close to 25,900. Super exciting. We've grown so freaking much. So if you're wanting to subscribe and like this, you can. What's your most rare music item? Ooh, that's a good question. What is my most rare music item? Hold on, I'm thinking about it. Do you get a prize for something at 29? I don't know. We could probably do a stream. We could do something with Twitch, her own signed album. No, I can't have it be something selfish like that. Probably my most rare music item. It's your own CD. No, because like when I think rare, I think like popular. Canoe on the mountain. Oh, shut up. Somebody said in J-Dog's video, I'm a canoe instead of I'm a Kaya. And I was like, honestly, I should just change it, huh? To I'm a canoe. Because apparently I'm a poser. But that's fine. Okay, so as far as like my most rare music item, it's not music, but it's that death t-shirt that I wore in my Satanic Panic video. Because that's like from the 90s. That's like super, super genuine. And Haunted Entity, one of my lovely Patreon members, gave it to me. Hey, Jacob, how are you? Thank you so much for following the Twitch. I hope you're doing so well. Thank you so much for being here. We'll hopefully see you on Wednesday when we do our listening party. I would have to say it's probably that death t-shirt. Music-wise, though, like an actual physical piece of media. I mean, I've got the original I as far as like vintage stuff goes, it's not necessarily rare because mostly the rarest stuff I have is in either book form or t-shirt form. Because rare physical media is definitely difficult to, it's obviously expensive, but I've got like, you know, you saw the original censored version of the Bleeding cassette. That's an original cassette. I also have the Deicide cassette. That's the, I think it's the Japanese release of Deicide's self-titled on cassette, which is really cool because it's got like Japanese on the actual spine. And then I do have an original Death cassette, which is here for individual thought patterns. So like I said, these are not like super rare, but this is an original from like the time. I don't play these, you know, because it's most likely gonna be you know, warped or something, and I'd rather just preserve it. But this is really cool. Like, this is like, let's see if I can find a date. Can't find a date, but it's definitely, you know, old. So you know, then we've also got, I don't think this is an older one, but I've got like Human by Death on cassette too. Like I said, I don't think this is vintage. So, favorite things of yours? I know, not rare, but it's the pink vest and the pink stabbing shirt. Those are my favorite too. I'm just so happy that I got to meet the singer for Stabbing, and she sold me that. And some signed Death albums and shirts. Oh, yes. Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to think. What else do I have? Yeah. I don't know, dude. I have so much music. So, I mean, the rarest books I have are Stephen King stuff. So, Death for me is the best metal band to not have a bad album. All 7 are classics. Yeah, that's why I'm surprised some people, cough, cough, don't put Death in their lists for bands with perfect discographies. Cough, cough. You know who you are. So, cough, cough. Why do you not put Death in your list? I don't know. Anyway, you know, there you go. It's probably you poser. It ain't me. Certainly ain't me. I wouldn't have them in my list because I don't listen to them often. Ugh. The rarest CD I have is Cro-Mag's Best Wishes. It's original copy from 1989, and I got it for $14. Nice. Sneeze, sneeze. Spiritual Healing is kind of divisive. The Sound of Perseverance is my favorite record by Death of all time. And granted, you know, it is like control denied, quote, quote, but it's perfect. The Voice of the Soul will never not be one of the most perfect songs. Spirit Crusher is perfect. It's so good. Flesh and the Power It Holds is so good. Connected to are more valuable than the rarest ones. I have not even an idea what from my collection is the rarest. Yeah, I think it's more like, because the problem with buying rare music media is that you don't want to play it. Because some of these vinyls, like vinyl specifically, some of those vinyls are like $500. And it's like, you're not going to fudging play a $500 vinyl. Like, hello? It's probably not even going to sound good. That's the thing. So, I don't know. Which ticked people off. Yeah, it's definitely more progressive. But I don't care. Chuck is a legend, and I love him so much. And in my death reaction video for Scream Bloody Gore, which is on Patreon if you're interested, we actually listened to recordings of like some really old performances of them that I found on YouTube, which you can find if you just look for like Death Live from the time that like Scream Bloody Gore came out. There's some old ass performances, and there's actually one on YouTube right now where the crowd is like so dead and like it's super it's just it's dead and everybody's just sitting there, and there's like a couple people that are like flailing about, but picture discs, don't own them. They sound like shit most of the time. LOL. I just collect them if they're cool looking. So, have you heard the clean vocals with Chuck? No, I have not. But Sarah Evans. I don't know if I've heard of her. Is Afsky? Also never heard of them. 24 karat gold CD of Megadeth's Countdown to Extinction. It's signed as well when I met them backstage in 2007. Ah, that's awesome. A great collector's piece. That happened to when the crowd was dead and Michael said, "Come on, guys, we came all the way from Sweden. Get wrecked." Oof, I've definitely had that happen before. All right, you guys. I'm going to go get some coffee and try and warm my feet up because they're freezing. It's snowy. It's cold. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. It's honestly so effing cold today. It's literally freezing and snowed in. So I'm going to try and do some more editing for this Behexen video I'm working on. And if you want to subscribe to my channel membership, you can watch my YouTube video right now. So you can do that. Okay. I love you so much. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you later, okay? Bye. Bye, bye, bye. I'll see you on Wednesday on Twitch for our listening party where we listen to the best guitar solos of all time. So join the Twitch. Go follow it. Wednesday, 9 a.m. We're listening to songs with the best guitar solos ever. So, do you actually listen to your vinyls or just collect them? I definitely listen to them. I have a vinyl player. Girl, of course I listen to them. They're expensive, okay? I'm not just gonna buy them and just look at them and have them collect dust. Okay, goodbye. Mwah. Okay, bye.